Hi, I wanted to make this video because I've really been struggling a lot lately because I have issues with my teeth. Sorry, I just took a shower so my hair is wet, but actually, I've just wanted to talk to somebody about this. I don't have many videos because I don't know how to edit and do all that, but I just want to talk about dentists and I want to talk about my own teeth. I feel like my teeth were ruined. I went to the dentist, and I had a checkup and he said, "You're fine, you have no cavities." And then a year later I got Medicaid. So I was like, wow, it's very hard to get. You get free health care. I said, I'm going to go to the dentist. So the year after that, I went to Coastal Dental, which is a chain, which, I didn't know at the time you're not supposed to go to. And the guy, he was very nice. He said, you have 3 fillings. So at the time, even, until recently, I didn't really know what fillings were. I thought they just covered your teeth with, I thought they were basically helping your teeth. I thought it was to fix your teeth. So he gave me 3 fillings. So the dentist said, okay, we'll see you in 2 years. And so I came back and there was a different guy. Both these guys were extremely young, a little bit older than me. That's about it. And so this other guy, he said, let me redo those 3 that the old previous guy did. And of course I'm a yes woman. I say yes to everyone. I don't know. I don't care what it is. I say yes. I'm trying to get out of that. So I said to the guy, sure, you can redo them. And he said, I see some other ones here. And so total, he gave me 5 more fillings. And just like the previous guy, he said, oh, do you mind if I drill here about 1 tooth? And this guy said the same thing about 1 tooth. And I said, well, you're already doing others without asking me, so I figure why not? So about 5 years later, which, this was about a year ago because I went when I was 26, I'm 33, the fillings fell out. And I realized, oh my gosh, I've got these deep fillings. And I don't know what to do. And it was very embarrassing. It was very shameful. The 2... I remember the guys asking, can I fill these? Can I fill these? And of course I said yes. And they were the biggest. So that's why they were asking. Without even telling me they were going to drill deeply. They just, thought they were doing me a favor, I guess. So the fillings fell out. And one fell out when I was on vacation in Spain. So it ruined my vacation. It really did because I realized the second guy, when he redid the filling that the first guy did, which he agreed to do all 3, and of course I was so stupid, I said, why not? So he had basically just drilled a tunnel in my tooth, trying to undo the first guy's work. I don't think he cared. I don't think he gave a damn. He just went in there and redid it, basically. And so I've got these 8 fillings. 5 of them bother me. The other 3, I'm not exactly sure where they're at in my teeth. But when I got back to the U.S., I lived with the teeth, the holes for quite some time. And I finally went back to the first dentist, which my mom had told me to go to the first time. And he did a very good job. He's the best dentist in this area. He has no negative reviews, nothing. And he's been doing it. His father's been doing it. And he's very honest. And I was very embarrassed because I had gone to see him when I was 26 previously. And he had told me there was no fillings. Every day I wake up with this every day. I must be the most retarded person on, the planet. So he redid that tooth. And I was so thankful because I couldn't tell anything. And then another filling fell out. And he basically said these dentists were using cheap. He said, I use the highest quality filling you can get. That must not be the case with these people. That's why they fell off in 5 years. And so he refilled previously, about 2 weeks ago, he refilled here. And it's a lingual, which means it's touching the tongue. And while he was filling, he said, oh, you're not supposed to do a lingual. So now and it was very sharp when it fell out, and my tongue was always touching it. And I was literally going crazy. I was losing my mind. And so I got the 2 that were bothering me. And here I have, I like to call it the ditches. The second guy, the most, worst dentist you could think of, he did some fillings there. And they fell out. I don't know when. They're in the back of my mouth. I don't feel them very much. But what happened was I've noticed them recently. There's just like like a straight line, and it's a small opening. It's not a hole. It's just a longer, and I call it the ditch. And there's one here and there's one there matching. And I'm not going to get those fixed because they're not so deep. My teeth aren't in pain, but it bothers me because if I put my tongue way back there, I'm like, there they go again. It's never ending with this. My choice, these 2 small visits to a dentist could turn into such a catastrophe. I mean, I wake up and think about it every morning of the mistakes I've made, and I feel like I'm going crazy. And I'm praying that the other fillings, because so far, and also the good guy, he fixed another one here, and it's higher than this one, but I can't complain. So I'm dealing with 5 teeth that are driving me crazy. The 2 ditches here, the one higher than the other, and the lingual one that he fixed, which was giving me the most problem. It's like a sock on top of my tooth. I know there's a crack underneath. You can't lie to me. I know there's a crack, but it's like a fake form of happiness. That crack is always going to be there, where the other dentist was playing with his tools, making shapes or whatever God knows he was doing. And it just really bothers me that I put myself in this position, and I'm going to deal with it for the rest of my life. I'm also upset because I had braces. My mom paid $7,000 for, which is more expensive than the average braces cost. She didn't know that at the time. To get a fake, straight looking smile. I have perfect teeth, and those dentists at Coast Dental, they did unnecessary fillings because they wanted money. And I never even thought about the dentist. Now I'm constantly thinking about the dentist, and they're very quick. They're very speedy. They just want money. I mean, thank God I saw the one good dentist I believe exists, for miles. And, what shady characters. And I'm going to be in their hands for the rest of my life. I'm praying that these fillings do not fall out. And that's a fear too. Are they going to fall out? Am I going to feel holes in my teeth? What's going to happen? So it's really bothering me. I don't know if anyone else had these stories or concerns. It's just something I deal with on a daily basis. And, I had perfect teeth. I had virgin teeth, no fillings. And these jerks go in and ruin my teeth that I'm going to live with for the rest of my life. I have nightmares of people drilling holes in my bones, my actual bones on my legs, and filling them with putty. That's basically what this is, putty. And it doesn't last forever like they want you to believe. There's no warnings. You go in the dentist with your kind heart, and they take advantage of it. And I'm not just mad at the dentist. I'm just mad at myself for these mistakes. And I tried to talk to my mother, and she said, well, I warned you not to go to the dentist. And I had called her on the phone before I went to this Coast Dental, and I told her I was going. And she said, I don't think it's a good idea. Don't go. But I went anyways because I trusted the dentist to make your teeth better, but they're making them worse. So I live with that regret, double regrets, because I didn't listen to my own mother. So I don't know what to do. I do worry about it because there are 2 big holes. I'm hoping this will just wear away one day and go away, and I'll never get it refilled. This one here, the lingual, causes me the most problems because I feel it every day. It's like a sock on top of my tooth. And I guess, he had to double fill it. He had to, form around the hole, which is what I'm feeling. But anyways, I just really would like to know if anyone else has any dental stories that they'd like to share. And my plan is that when these 2 fillings, that one and the other big one, I'm praying the other ones just wear away over time and the holes aren't deep. I'll live with them like I do these 2 here. But I'm praying that, I'll get gold fillings because those last 35 years. In America, of course, they don't do them because they just want your money. Whatever their reasons are, I don't care. And I don't know. And I'm going to have to go to India to get the gold fillings, a place I never wanted to go. So it's kind of sad. I don't know. Maybe other countries do gold fillings. I'm sure they do. And that's my hope because I don't want to get crowns. I don't want my teeth to constantly be drilled on to get finally crowns, which the dentist would be thrilled, but that's not what I want for myself. So I just hope that if anyone else out there is feeling like, oh, I'm living with these fillings, they're small, I'm dealing with them every day, if there's anyone else dealing with issues, I'd love to talk to somebody else. Thank you so much.